Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Monday, the first day of June. One day after my 15-year anniversary with Kid Craddock in the morning. Had it not fallen on a Sunday, I'm sure he would have acknowledged it in some special way. We'll never know. All right, so number 5 today, just hours after she lost to some dance team on Britain's Got Talent, Susan Boyle admitted herself to a hospital to be treated for exhaustion. Now, one of the judges, Piers Morgan, said he spoke to Susan shortly before she was admitted and said it was entirely voluntary, that she just had to put up with so much stress, so much media attention, more than any other contestant had to, that she really does need a little break and some time for herself to just gather her thoughts, breathe deeply, and heal. Now, Lindsay Lohan's finally landed a part in a real movie, one that's going to be in the theaters and everything. But the producers were a little iffy. You know, can they trust her? Is she going to be able to stick it out through the production? So they made her sign a contract saying that she will gain weight, she will maintain that weight, because they don't want some Skeletor-looking sick girl. They want a normal, healthy-looking girl on the screen. So not only does she have to agree to gain the weight and keep it on, she has to do weekly weigh-ins, also submit to random drug and alcohol testing, and she has a nighttime curfew. So we'll see if she'll be able to stick to it, because the girl's got to work and she's got to pay the price for her past behavior. Mel Gibson leaves his wife. They decide, you know, we're just going to let things play out naturally until the girlfriend gets pregnant. The wife files for divorce. Now the mistress is threatening to leave Mel Gibson if he doesn't give up the booze. Suddenly, now that she's expecting his child, Oksana cares that Mel Gibson has a little anger management problem when it comes to alcohol, that he just flies off at the drop of a hat. So she says, either you go to rehab or I'm taking your unborn baby and we are out of here. So we'll see if he follows through with that threat. After only 2 days of filming I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in the jungles of Costa Rica, Heidi and Spencer have quit not once but twice already. After the first day of filming, they were like ripping off their microphones and stomping out of the jungle. We are done. For some reason, they decided to come back. They stuck it through the first night, and then the very next morning, they quit again. Again, they were convinced to come back. So they are supposed to be on the 2-hour premiere tonight on NBC, and they say they're doing it for the charity, not for themselves. I'm sure they don't even care how they look at this point. Other celebrities who are competing for the money on the show, Janice Dickinson, you've got Lou Diamond Phillips, Sanjaya, and some celebrities I have never heard of. I have no idea who a couple of these people are. Maybe I'll know after tonight when they remind me. And then finally, egos in Hollywood are huge. Even the D, E, F-list celebrities have an ego management problem. So producers at MTV tried to do what they could to separate potential problems from last night's MTV Movie Awards ceremony. Take, for instance, Whitney Port. She had criticized Kristen Stewart's acting ability as being one-dimensional and said she didn't care so much for Twilight, so they made sure she was seated far away from the entire Twilight cast. Speaking of The Hills, Paris Hilton criticized The Hills as being cheesy and lame. Meantime, she's sitting next to Mr. Cheese and Lame, Doug Reinhardt. I mean, is he the biggest laughingstock in Hollywood, or is it just me? And so they separated Paris Hilton from the entire Hills cast. Then they had to separate Audrina from the entire Hills cast, too, because they hate her. Flat out, plain and simple. Another group of people that had to be separated were the kids from Walt Disney, Disney Network and Disney Channel, and the Nickelodeon kids, because Nickelodeon people felt that Disney people were tainted from the naked photographs, the semi-nude photographs that were leaked by Vanessa Hudgens and Miley Cyrus. So a lot of separation and drama going on behind the scenes before the show even hit the airwaves last night. Of course, I personally expressed my opinion on Twitter and on the air. I wanted to punch Kristen Stewart in the face. I get that you're a slacker and you don't care, but open your mouth and speak. Don't go up there if you're that incredibly shy. And I thought it was perfect karma that she dropped and broke her MTV Popcorn Award. And then Zac Efron's hair. I mean, come on, dude. You're now starting to grow out your sideburns and sweep those over your face. How much hair product is slapped on his skin? Can you imagine what he must taste like when Vanessa Hudgens kisses him? It must be nothing but VO5. I don't know. Ugh. And Aquanet. I can't even imagine. Anyway, those are the two people I wanted to punch in the face after last night. How about you? Might want to punch me in the face after that. That's your Showbiz Top 5.